Hey guys, so I'm going to do a creepypasta animated reaction video. These are made, I think there are 14 of them. And, I'm gonna do, I think, four, I guess, at a time. I don't know, I guess, as many as I can in a video, I guess. But, yeah. Let's get started. I was going to say started. Okay, so here we go.
I was looking for a car to buy for my son for his 18th birthday. I was searching all the typical car websites, Cars.com, eBay Motors. They were all overpriced as expected. Craigslist was the only place to find an actual deal. About a week into my search, I found an '03 Toyota Camry. It had 67,000 miles, no accidents, no damage, and good condition for only $3,500. This seems like a steal for such a...
So Craigslist is a no-no for some reasons, but, I mean, you can get good stuff from Craigslist sometimes, and sometimes you get ripped off and stuff like that. I mean, like, I got a TV that's behind me that, I got for my birthday, but my dad got it from Craigslist, and it was like $100 or something he got it for. But the only bad thing about it is you have to unplug it and wait a couple minutes for the light to go off, and then plug it back up, and then turn it on to if you want to watch TV. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, if you know what you're doing on Craigslist, but I would just stay away from it completely if I was you.
reliable car with such low mileage. The seller lived about 10 miles from me, which was a reasonable drive when looking for a car. I gave him a call to set up a time to come check it out. The man sounded normal on the phone. He assured me that there were absolutely no problems with the car. He introduced himself as Bob. I brought along $3,500 in cash, even though I planned on wiggling down the price as much as possible. I pulled up the dirt road to Bob's property about 15 minutes early. It was a tiny little house with a decent-sized property, only because I was a bit far from the nearest neighbors. The garage was open, so I walked over to see if anybody was inside, but except for an unusual amount of car parts, it was empty. The
I
car
would
was
walk
nowhere in
away.
sight. The only car on the property was an old pickup truck. I went over to the front door to check the house numbers. It was the right address.
You're gonna die.
The doorbell
Go.
button was missing,
Run.
so I knocked on the front door. I knocked for exactly 5 minutes before deciding to give the man a call. So I dialed his number, and I heard the sound of a cell phone ringing from inside the house. I was extremely confused.
Do you want to die?
Now I knew I had the
No?
right house.
Then run.
I didn't understand why, if he was home, why he wasn't answering. I decided I had to take a peek through one of the windows to see if anybody was inside. Peering through the glass, I couldn't really see much as it was pretty dark inside the house. I saw a very old-fashioned dining room set, but across from that, I saw somebody standing at the back door of the house, staring outside. I figured that must have been Bob, so I knocked on the window,
Bob.
but he didn't even move. There was
You're
no
scaring
gate
us,
or
Bob.
anything to the backyard. It was just a wide-open yard, since this wasn't a rural area. I simply walked around the house to the backyard. I didn't understand how he couldn't hear me. When I got to the back door, I made a shocking realization. The figure standing by the door was a taxidermied human being. I ran straight back the way I came
God,
and back
that's
to my
just
car.
so creepy.
I looked up one last time before driving off. The blinds to the window I had peeked into had been shut, but I could see two of the blinds bent open. Somebody was at that window watching me.
Go.
You can probably guess I had the gas pedal to the floor the whole way home.
No crap.
The whole situation still makes no sense. All the car parts, the fact that there was no Toyota Camry, the taxidermied human being, the fact that there was no car there leads me to believe that whoever that man was wasn't planning on selling me anything. And that also leads to the disturbing thought that I was very close to becoming a lifeless statue staring out that man's back door.
Mm-hmm.
I was on tour trying to find some really deep websites. I was in a chat room where people normally shared links to deeper websites and weird pictures and videos, commonly illegal pornography. Some guy named Vintage Triple X posted a link without describing what it was. I clicked on it, and it took me to a
Don't
black
click
screen
on a link
where
you
a big
don't
video
know.
box eventually popped up with a play button. The video thumbnail was a dark room, only lit by a TV screen. Out of curiosity, I clicked play, and began to hear the sound of TV static in the background as lines of static slowly swam down the video screen. There was no seek bar on this video. Then, I noticed something slowly begin to emerge from behind the wall. It was a figure dressed in all black with some kind of black mask on as well. I started to suspect it was a jump scare video, and I thought I was right when the figure leaped out and ran to the screen in less than a second. It still got me, even though I was expecting it, but then it got strange. The person had their face in front of the screen, slowly moving around as if he could see me and was observing me.
Jump out of your chair.
Then I heard a crackly,
Come
demonic
out the
voice
house
say
and
something.
go.
It came from the video. It repeated itself, and I could make the phrase out to be, "Ask me something." I was really
Please leave me
confused.
alone.
I tried typing something, but there was nowhere to enter text. Then he said, "No, not the keyboard. Say something." I felt my heart punch the inside of my chest as he said this. I opened my mouth and mumbled the words, "You can hear me?" It responded with, "Yes." I was uncomfortable now.
That's creepy.
I thought it was a video. I pressed pause, but it didn't do anything. He said, "Don't try to leave. I want to talk." I tried moving the mouse to the exit button, but the mouse was frozen. In fact, none of the keys were responding on my keyboard. There was a long moment of silence before my webcam began flashing as if it were on, and my face popped up on the screen. "There, I got a picture of you now. Now just hang on while I get your address, and then we can meet."
No.
I started to panic, smashing every key on the keyboard, spazzing the mouse, but it did nothing. I had my finger on the power button, but it also didn't do anything. The computer wouldn't turn off. The voice was saying crazy things like, "You're stuck here. I will find you. Don't even bother." I snatched the screwdriver sitting on my desk, unscrewed the 4 screws on the bottom of my laptop, and took out the battery. The computer finally turned off. I was gasping for air as if I just ran a marathon. My heart was pounding 5 times as fast as it should have. I have since left my laptop off after that, and have resorted to using my desktop as my main computer. I'm sure by now nothing will happen. He definitely didn't have enough time to get my address.
Throw it out the window. Okay, guys, I'm gonna just do
Very
2.
common for me to be home alone at night.
I'm just gonna do 2, and that's as much as I'm gonna do. But yeah, I thought my mom was yelling at me, but yeah, guys, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Check out my other videos if you want to, and all my information's in the bio. So yeah, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye.